how is everyone doing today? What's up? Hi. Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? What are y'all up to today? I would really like to know. Really like to know. Hey, hello. My name is Sharise N. Johnson Moore, and I am the owner of Sharise N. Johnson Moore LLC, where I am a publishing consultant and visibility coach. And I'm here today for our post publishing power move today. This is day five, right? Day 5 is so important to us. Day 5 is so important. So, I wanted to say that it is so important that we be consistent in what we do in our assignments. Okay. So I want to say, hey, beautiful people. Welcome to day 5 of the Post Publishing Power Moves. It is your girl, Sharise Johnson Moore. I'm an author, a coach, a speaker, and visibility and publishing strategist. All right. Come on, we're going to strategize, put some stuff together, right? And if you're tuning in, you already know where we're in the middle of an amazing, we're on day 5 of a 30-day series, and where I help authors take powerful steps after their books are published, because publishing is just the beginning. So tonight, I wanted to say we're getting real about a few things, and I wish someone had told me this earlier, right? When I wrote this book. Okay, this is my first book. Okay, it's entitled "Coming to Loving Yourself: Autobiography Inspirational." Okay, and I wanted to say, that I want to let's deep dive into some common author mistakes. So I want to help you avoid the potholes that I and many others have hit. Them potholes, boy, they be deep, boy. The street potholes be a ooh wee. And so I'm not gonna be before you long. And I wanted to say it is an honor and a privilege for me to be before you today, right? And I wanted to say it is very, very important that we get an understanding of our book, our knowledge, our how we do things, how we take care of business, how we take care of business. So I wanted to say hello to everyone here, and hello to everyone in the audience that has joined us today. And I want to say welcome back for day 5. Day 5. All right. So, all right. How are you doing? I am a multitasker, as y'all can see. And no one mans the boards but me, right? I wanted to say, so let's deep dive into what we're going to talk about this evening. It is 3 common mistakes authors make when they are, at the beginning of this process, right? And sometimes we think because we publish it, I think I brought this up yesterday. We think we publish it and they will come. Okay? No, they will not. I know that some of us authors think that because they think once that the book is on Amazon, once the book is on Barnes and Nobles, Goodreads, Apple, where you obtain books from. Sometimes we think they're gonna magically roll in, the money's gonna roll in, the sales gonna roll in, and no, it is not. Sorry to bust your bubble, but no, it is not. You have to get in the trenches with your marketing. You have to be prepared for the marketing process once you turn around and publish this book, right? And I didn't know nothing about marketing a book when I first published that book. I ain't know nothing, right? But I have learned along the way it is good to have a marketing plan, strategize, put it together before you even before you even publish the book. It's good to have a marketing plan in place for when you publish the book and then you go right into your marketing. Or you can start your marketing before you even finish with the manuscript. If you have a book cover, oh yeah, you can get started with the book cover and and do anticipation, draw in anticipation of your book coming out. Um, if you're not talking about it, posting about it, or building around it, why would anyone else? Okay, if you're not gonna put no thought process, any thought into what you're putting out, as far as your book is concerned, it would just sit there and it would just sit there and be looking at you and you looking at it and be like, okay, well, why I ain't making no book sales? Because um, a friend of mine, she said she checks her KDP and she checks her KDP every day, every morning to see how many books she has sold and how many ebook pages have been read. Now, you know, like I said, you create this marketing plan before you publish. You know, think long-term visibility strategies, not just launch week, not just that week where you, okay, I'm gonna get all these people, I'm gonna get this email out, we're gonna do a virtual launch on Zoom, and that's how I'm gonna make these books. I've seen plenty of authors do a book launch and maybe 2-3 weeks out after the book launch they turn around, do their advertising and things like that. But marketing is a continuation. It's always continuous, always in your mouth to tell the people about your book. Always have that in the back of your head that I got to tell everybody about my book. And you have to know your niche audience, of course. So then another one is no author brand or online presence. Okay. I didn't have that when I first started. I didn't have a website. I had a Facebook page, but I did not know how to utilize it. I had a Facebook page, but did not know how to utilize the page, right? And I did not have no website when I first started out. I didn't have a website. And that kind of bugged it really didn't dawn on me, you know, until later on in the years. When I saw other authors, I was paying attention, taking notes for free mode, in that free zone, trying to get all the information for free, because I didn't know none of this stuff then, right? So I was in a free zone, so I would follow other people and get information over here and get information over there. And I realized that I was doing it all wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong as a $3 bill. Okay, and so now that you've written your book, but your audience has no idea who you are, that's a problem. You know, when the audience doesn't even know who you are. This is the part where if me and you sat down and talked in a conversation and you came to me and you said, so what do I have to do? I published my book, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to create ads. I don't know how to send out emails. We would sit down and I would help you out with each process of your online presence. Okay. I always tell authors that come and sit with me in their consultations that it does not matter. It does not matter if it's just a landing page and a link to your Amazon book, to your book on Amazon. And it does not matter if it's just the website. It's just a landing page with a link that's connected to your Amazon page, Amazon site. Your book is on Amazon. Put them two together. You could start off with just a landing page. You don't got to get nothing all fancy and dolled up. At least make it presentable. Make it presentable for your audience when you refer them to the website. You can excuse me. So, solution: build a personal brand that aligns with your message. Say your message is geared around a topic that deals with domestic violence, right? And you want to reach those women that have dealt with domestic violence, and you tell your story of how you survived so many years of being in this domestic violence relationship. You tell your story, and that is how, and you tell them how you were delivered from that life. You tell them how God brought you out, how God came and grabbed you and delivered you from that life you was living. You connect your story to your new life. You don't live that life anymore, but you're telling your story to help someone else save somebody else's life. You're saving someone else from the abuse that they're dealing with. You don't know what people are dealing with now these days. You don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what situation they are dealing with when they have published these books. You don't know. And when you tell your story, that is how you're building your brand. Building your credibility, building the face behind the book, the face behind the book. Go live, share your journey. Let people connect with you with the face with the book. I always tell authors this: do a live once a week. Do a live about your book once a week. Some authors, they have 9-to-5s, still work 9-to-5s, and you could do this. You could pre-record your live. You can pre-record your live. You can, work it out where you can do the research on Facebook and learn how to do a pre-recorded video, okay? Or you could do it on your phone, record it on your phone, record, and then you can upload later. You could do that. But people want to see a face with the book to really get to know the author. People want to know who you are. They want to know who you are, what do you do, what life did you have. People are so curious about other people that they don't know. So use that as a platform to put the face with your book. Okay? Now, number 3 we're going to do is not leveraging the book as a tool. Not leveraging book as a tool, right? And I get, there's too many authors stop at just being an author, but your book is a doorway. Well, all right, I published this book. All right, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm all right. No. If your book hits on a certain topic, a certain situation or things like that happen in your book, you can use that as speaking points. At a conference, you could do it at a book signing event for particular authors, and you can use your topic to get you speaking engagements. It's a lot of it's a lot of ways to use your book as a doorway to other things that can elevate you beyond being an author. Use your book to launch workshops, like I said, courses, speaking gigs, coaching offers. Your message is meant to move, not just sit on a shelf. Okay? I think I spoke about this for the first 3 days. Your book, ain't nobody gonna know about your book if you don't tell them. No one is going to know about your book if you don't tell them. And in my Publish Now What free webinar that I'm having in September, this is a part of a lesson. This is part of a lesson that you do on your own. And I help you go through the steps of how to do certain things, to really get your book out there, to really put a strategy together for your book to catapult you into making it a workshop, making it a speaking gig, turn it into something that is other than just your book. So, you know, let me know in the comments, let me know in the comments how many mistakes have you made in your author career as an author? How many, when you first put the book out, what didn't you do to bring it exposure? What didn't you do to bring awareness, to your, awareness to your book? Like not enough advertising, no lives, no posting of the book on Facebook, no posting on your book on any other platforms, no author interviews, no podcast interviews. It's certain things you could do to get yourself out there and do lives. If you don't want to, I know that I did this when I first started. I realized that I did not have the financial investment to pay for programs. Okay, I did not have the financial investment, the finances available to pay to go on someone's show, to pay to go on somebody's podcast. So I would do lives all day. I would do lives. I'd take the camera, turn around, take my camera, turn around, turn it on, hit live, and start the talking. Do lives. That is the most convenient way. We're in a social media age, and that would be the ultimate move for someone that's starting out and they say, I don't have the finances to do all certain things, to pay for interviews, pay for podcasts. Phone, hello, click, turn it, look, see, turn it on, do that. I got Face ID on mine. And then you hit one of the apps, and then you do, you click on it, and then you could go live. Okay? That's how easy that is. Do not use the excuse I do not have the financial means. Okay? You throw that excuse out the way, because all you gotta do is turn on the app. You on TikTok anyway, you on Facebook, you on YouTube, you scrolling. Okay, how about somebody hit the live button, and then you could get the people that are geared to you into your live broadcast, and you can sell your books. Okay? You can, figure out the features on your live broadcast. Okay, put the comment there, pin the comment to the bottom of the page. People hit the comment, they hit the comment, take you to the link. Do something. Don't just sit there and be like, I got a book, but I don't know what to do. Hello, live all day long. I see people on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, all these apps, and they are up there 24/7 selling them books. Okay, so can't use that excuse. And so Before I close, that was the advice I wanted to give you authors for today. Common mistakes authors make when you first publish your book, okay? Where you don't do any advertising, you don't set up your marketing plan. You just it just sits there. It's no, you're not doing anything. Use the live feature. Start with the live feature. Start with your live feature, and and set a goal for how many books you want to sell. Set a goal of how many books you want to sell in a year. We'll talk about that later. But like I said, so I wanted to let you know that if you want to sit down and have a free consultation with me about your publishing or visibility needs, please reach out to me in my email address. It is on the screen, snjm@ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. And we can sit down and we can talk about it. We can talk about it, put it together, child. It's a whole hour for free. Whole free consultation for an hour for free. Okay. So let's sit down. And put this strategy and visibility plan together. Okay. I want to also let you know that if you need to check out my website and to get in contact with me, you can also go through my website. It is on the screen as well. Okay. So join me for the Publish Now What free webinar. It's going off next month, September the 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m. I've broken that segment down. This free webinar is 4 weekends in a row. Each Saturday next month. The 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and 27th, okay? Because I want to give you these things. I got so much in my head I want to share with you for this Publish Now What free webinar. That's right, I said free. Free. Okay, it's free. So, and during the webinar, we'll break down your visibility, strategies, income ideas, and how to truly position your book to build your platform. Plus, I'm gonna be doing some giveaways, some freebies. What else am I be doing? Some other things. I know that 2 things I will be giving away for free is the one-on-one book publishing strategy session. Okay? One-on-one book publishing strategy session. And I will be giving away the one-on-one visibility session. Okay? They are 2 different things. Okay? Book publishing strategy session and a one-on-one visibility session. And those are 2 giveaways that you could win inside of the Publish Now What free webinar. Okay? All right. Hey, how you doing? So it'll be on Zoom. And some other things I want to give away, but you gotta be in the place to get the prizes. And you have to stay for the whole program in order to win them. You have to stay for the entire program to win these prizes, okay? Because the prizes will not be announced until the very end of the program, okay? That's how I'm rolling that. That's how I'm doing that, okay? And so, Publish Now What webinar is free. It's free. September the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and 27th, okay? Full service on Zoom, okay? I just want to, let y'all know that, let you know. Let me see. D. Okay, hold on. Let me put this. Wait a minute. Okay, let me do this in the chat. Let me put this in the chat so you know. Published Now What free webinar Let's see, register here. Let's see. Let me see. Now let's go back over here and I put that in the chat. And ding, pick it up. There we go. 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 Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? Hey. Oh. So, if you are interested in the Publish Now What free webinar, the link is in the chat for the registration, for your registration, okay? And we will be going over a whole bunch of stuff that's in my head. A whole bunch of stuff that I've been wanting to teach for a while to authors. And, you know, because knowledge is power. And I know how it is to deal with gatekeepers, okay? I dealt with that when I first started publishing. I first published this book, and no one wanted, I'll say it like this. What they want to teach me, they want me to pay for. And at the time, I did not have the finances to do it. So I went and learned everything. I went and learned stuff on my own. I did not wait to go get no coach. I was not paying no $15,000 for a book to be 20 books, and that's all I get. And then, you know, they do the rest or whatever. Anyway, I went and learned stuff on my own and took plenty of notes. Now those notes are in a course. Well, I will be introducing this course, Publish Now What? The course inside of the free webinar. So keep your eyes open. I'll be doing that in the webinar, okay? Where we going to introduce the course, the Publish Now What course, okay? And those things are just the beginning with me. I just can't, I can't keep all this to myself. I can't keep it to myself. I can't keep it to myself. Ow! Okay, so then we got this. I got a program for y'all authors that may want to go to something that you will learn and glean from. I'm gonna tell you, authors, first time authors, go to conferences that deal with authorship. That's another one. I'm giving you that one. Go to events that deal with other authors and deal with authorship as the helm of their platform. Go to conferences that have authors as the center of their platform, okay? So this one is the third stand-up Authors Revival and Awards Conference. It's supposed to be conference, not ceremony, sorry. And it will be in Charlotte, North Carolina. It will be in Charlotte. Stand up. Let me put this up here. Third stand up Authors Revival and Awards Conference. Oh, let me make sure I got that right. Look at my author, can't be spelling words wrong now, you know, that ain't right, you know. Conference. Let me get concentrate. Okay, conference. It is October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025 in Charlotte, North Carolina, Kakalaki, right? No, Kakalaki, okay? And it will be at the Embassy Suites in Carolina. And here is the link for, okay, I gotta put another W there, read. A-U-T-H, okay, H-O-R-O. Ooh, child. Fingers moving faster than my brain. .com. Let's see. DDD. All right, let me pull this off. Close that out. And where's the text? Ding, there we go. Third stand-up Authors Revival and Award Ceremony, October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025, Charlotte, North Carolina, at the Embassy Suites. www.authorsrevival.com is where you can purchase your ticket. Tickets are still available for this author event. Okay? First time authors, aspiring authors, please get involved with going to other events that deal with authorship. They will benefit you so much because you will learn a plethora of things in the room. And you can glean and you'll be in this room with all of the men and women in this place that they could tell you how they started, how it's going, what they, what's going on with them. Get to know other author friends. Get to know other people that are further along. They may have 4, 5, 25, 35 books, and they can give you a word of mouth understanding of what it means to truly be an author. So, you learn. Always be willing to learn new stuff from someone else in your genre, in this place, right? So where you want to come is to the third Stand-Up Authors Revival and Awards Conference, October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025, Charlotte, North Carolina, Embassy Suites. And the lady in charge of this event is Miss Ardenae Garner, okay? Miss Ardenae Garner is the founder of this conference, and it is 3 years running. Okay, I got another one for you. Got another lady that y'all need to hook up with. Y'all need to get with. Okay, her name is Sarah Ausby. Sarah Ausby. She also has an event. It is entitled Voices on Paper. Voices on paper. Voices on paper. Come on, sit down with your pen. Come on, sit down with your friends. And voices on paper. Come on, voices on paper. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how my mind think about something. That's how I do. I'll come up with some lyrics in a minute, a song for you in a minute. Okay, so Voices on Paper by Miss Sarah Ausby, WWWVOS. And she is doing an 8-city book tour. The 8-city book tour of Voices on Paper, and she will be in the place Charlotte, North Carolina, August the 30th, 2025. And she has Miss Lundy. She has Bobby Goodwin, Ladidra Penn, and Rachel Branch. Yes. Paper. Let me put this up here. ddd.com. Okay. It is a 8-city book tour that you need to get with really, really good. Sarah Ausby and Sarah Ausby Ventures is doing Voices on Paper. It consists of Danica Lundy, Rachel Branch, Bobby Goodwin, and Ladidra Penn. Okay? And they are going to be in Charlotte August the 30th. So, like I said, get in the room. Voices on Paper, okay? Voices on Paper. Get your tickets today, okay? It's an 8-city book tour. So, she'll be hitting Charlotte in August, end of the month. Okay? I wanted to say it has been a pleasure and an honor to be before you this evening. Like I said, I'm not gonna be before you long. I just want to give y'all that little bit of information about post-publishing, power moves. If I'm always here to help. So if you want to, sit down, have a conversation with me, come on, send me an email. snjm@ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. And if you would like to like to sit down and get more details about the Publish Now What free webinar. Also, we could sit down and talk for a whole hour. It's free. It's free. Okay, it's free. Okay, reach out to me. Um, if you are interested in a free consultation. Okay, always I want to teach. I want to spread the love. I want to give you this knowledge that God's given me, and it is I'm being obedient to what God has asked me to do. Do I have any first time authors in the room? First time authors? First time authors, put a one in the chat. First time authors, put a one in the chat if you can. If you are a serial author, you have more than 3 books, put that in the chat as well. Why is okay? That phone be doing all kind of stuff. Siri just came on my phone. I was like, why is she on? Okay, didn't anybody talking to you, Siri? So um and as you can see, I am a comedian, right? I like to make you laugh. I like to make you think. I like to make you I like to get your mind, your wheels are turning, and so please sign up for these events. The Publish Now What free webinar. The link is in the chat. The third Stand Up Authors Revival and Awards Conference, which is in October, www.authorsrevival.com. Or you could turn around and check out Miss Sarah Ausby in Charlotte on August the 30th for Voices on Paper 8-City Book Tour, along with Danica Lundy, Bobby Goodwin, Ladidra Penn, and Rachel Branch. Yes, Rachel Branch. Yes. So, and get out and meet other authors. Get out and meet other authors. Go to some vendors events. Go and research how to do vendors events. Don't even check out. I'm gonna give you this other one. Even go check out what the city requirements is if you had your own vendors table, not with a group of vendors, but your own vendors table that you could do outside in public. See what the requirements are for those, because I have done those and they are pretty good. People see you like, wait a minute, she's selling books. Okay, what else she got over here? Okay. Come on, you gotta start thinking out the box. Think out the box. All right. I love you all. And tomorrow, we're gonna be doing something else. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing something else. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing. Let me go on up here. Hold up, wait a minute. Go to my notes. Live Q&A. We're doing live Q&A, and I want to hold on. Now, this is something that I've been holding on to for a minute. And I supported my friend Cornelia Bianco. And I supported my friend Cornelia Bianco, right? And I want to let you know that all of this jewelry, let me show you. This is a 35 pieces that I bought to support my friend Cornelia. And I've been sitting, it's been sitting, right? And I wanted to show you that these pieces, okay, let me get this box. These pieces of jewelry in this box will be giveaways during the Publish Now What free webinar. There are 35 pieces of jewelry in this box. 35 pieces of jewelry in this box. It's still in the plastic, I know. These will be given away during the Publish Now What free webinar. Okay? These pieces. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay, let me see. It's still in the bag. But these 35 pieces will be given away during the Publish Now What free webinar in September. Ain't these pretty? Ain't these some pretty earrings? Ain't they pretty? They pretty. Look at it. Yes, I got 35 pieces of jewelry that's been sitting on my floor. And I was like, what am I gonna do with them? I can't wear all this stuff, and I could, but and I was like, and then it hit me. It hit me. So you have to sign up for the Publish Now What free webinar in order to be entered into the raffle. Okay? All this jewelry that's in this box. In this box. See, it's a paparazzi box. And it has 35 pieces of jewelry in it. Okay? I don't know if y'all can see that. 35 pieces of jewelry in this box. Okay? And they will be given away during the free webinar. Okay? So come on in, sign up. I'm not selling any paparazzi. I'm just let y'all know I'm not selling that. That's gonna be a part of the giveaway during the 4-day event for the Publish Now What free webinar. Those are prizes. I figured I'd go ahead and tell you now. Go ahead and just go ahead and give you some incentive. You will, for attending, you will be entered into a raffle of the participants that sign up, register before the event happens. Sign up, register, get yourself registered for the Publish Now What free webinar, and your name will go in the raffle to win one of those pieces of jewelry. Okay, I just decided. I said I've been sitting on it, and that jewelry been sitting there for about a couple months. And I said I couldn't wear it, and I know I can't wear it, and then some say, ding, light bulb. Say, you can get them away during the Publish Now What free webinar. So hey, register today for the Publish Now What free webinar. The link is in the chat as well. It is on the screen. Okay, so I couldn't keep that to myself. Tomorrow we will be having a live Q&A segment. So when you come in tomorrow, have your questions ready. Ask me anything for day 6. Anything for day 6. Anything. You ask me anything about publishing, visibility, building a platform. Who do you refer for website design? Who do you refer for graphic art designer? Things like that. Who do what about this platform to put my book on and things like. Ask me anything got to do with books, okay? Publishing, visibility, building platform, all of that around that, okay? So I want to say thank you to everyone that has come in today. I'm starting to sweat, y'all. I done got excited. And come in tomorrow for the live Q&A. I love you all, and I hope you have a blessed evening. Okay, see you tomorrow. Same black time, same black station. 6 p.m. tomorrow evening here on YouTube for the live Q&A segment for tomorrow. I love you, and I'll talk to y'all later.